Okay, I thought I'd do another tutorial on oil pastels. A little more complicated design than on the last. And I also wanted to mention that if you can get a hold of a pair of 3D glasses, the type that have the clear lenses, not the red and the blue, oil pastels are very 3D when you view them through a pair of those glasses. So the first thing I'm going to do, instead of dividing the page into two, this time I'm going to divide it into three. Then I'm going to create some shapes. And we'll put some shapes in this area. Now, the next thing is to choose some colors to maybe looking for some contrast in color. That's what I used the last time. A lot of times that will produce the 3D effect if you use the glasses to view it. So we'll start with green. Again, I'm coloring hard against the line and then blending it out a little bit so there's less pigment, so that I can use that to blend with the next color. So for the next color on this one, I think I'm going to choose a blue. And I'm making sure that I'm blending over the old color, the last color, and dragging a little bit less of the color onto the fresh white paper. Now I'm going to use a green. And this time I'm going to do something I didn't do in the last one. I'm going to use a white right away to blend. To blend an effect in here. Right. So there's those shapes. Now we'll work on the ones in the center section. Now I'm going to switch to another blue. I'm not leaving these quite as blended as I have with, especially because there's quite a bit of difference between the darkness of this blue and that violet, red-violet color. But I'm going to use another color to blend. Right, now I'm going to go to the light blue. Nope, I want to go to this blue. going to use another, instead of white, I'm going to use a lighter blue to blend this. That's something I didn't do in the last video. But this is a way, another way to blend oil pastels is to go over the top with a lighter color or another color that will work. Now we're going to go with another color. We'll go the opposite direction this time. Okay, I'm going to blend with this blue again. I'm going to blend back over the tip with the yellow again. Okay, now I'm going to use kind of an odd effect here. I'm going to go up against the lines with the dark color. Just a slight bit of blending, and go on this one the same thing. Now, next color I'm going to use is this dark violet if I have it. We'll try this one. It's not really violet, but we'll fix that with the next color. Find as deep a red as I can find. But I don't like that particular red. Blending. Do the same thing over here. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit on this side. Okay, now the next thing I want is a red-orange color. I'm going for a particular effect on this. This particular color combination is one that's interesting looking. Oh, if you used it too much, you might get tired of it, but it kind of ends up looking sort of like incandescent rock, melting rock or fire. Makes a nice contrast to the other cooler colors that I used for the first colors. Now I'm going to switch over to a more orange color. I'm going to go with the yellow. Yellow's a little bit tricky because of that black edge. Okay, I gotta find another piece of that yellow. There we go. Okay, there it is. Now we'll stop this and stand it up a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, there it is. That's the finished product. And if you can get a hold of a pair of 3D glasses of the type with the clear lenses, and you make a picture like this and look at it through those, it's very 3D.